its considerable elevation. We're at Empower Field at Mile High here in Denver, Colorado. Today, we have an all-AFC meeting between the Houston Texans and the Denver Broncos. Kaimi Fairbairn ready to get this one going. And off we go from Denver. Trey Tucker to return it. This makes it up to the 25. Offense out now to get us started. It's 1st and 10.
Get set, get set. 18! Yellow. 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 Yellow.
Purdy throwing here to start. Down the field, he's got Lamb. And he's going to just get this across midfield before he's taken out of bounds. A 28-yard pickup there. And it's going to be 1st down Denver. One play in, Brock and his drive is already in enemy territory. First down throw by Purdy. Has him on the quick hitter. And he'll be brought down at about the 29. Give him an 18-yard pickup there. And that's good for Broncos 1st down.
Another Broncos 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 29-yard line.
18! What's up? Yellow. Yellow. Start!
Working out of the gun, it's Purdy. Andrews has it, working downfield. And they take him out of bounds, which means his offense setting up for 1st and goal.
The numbers are pretty clear, Kate. You get explosive plays. Those explosive plays on drives lead to points. You can't ask for a better start offensively.
Yellow. Runner outside. Yellow. Yellow. Yellow.
In the red zone now. That's the catch. Touchdown, Denver. The Broncos take a 6-0 lead right away. C.D. Lamb with the touchdown. He finds one of his great receivers, Brock, and they are off to a great start to begin this ballgame.
Yeah, it's such a positive offensively when you could go find not just a field goal, but a touchdown on that opening drive. And defensively, this starts to shake the foundation of your preparation and makes you wonder what's in store.
The nose point after is good. And the Broncos will jump out to a 7-0 lead.
Texans have it.
The kicking unit on now for the Broncos, and they're ready to send it away. Fielded at the 7. Pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29.
Texans take over 1st and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
Texans to the line. 1st and 10. First carry here for Tony Pollard. And his effort results in maybe 2 yards, but nothing more.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
Shotgun now for Stroud. He's going deep. That's sent to the ground by a defender and incomplete. Would have been one for the highlight reel, but instead, they're facing 3rd down. Not must-have yet, Brock, but it does feel pretty important that they come up with an answer for that touchdown, but not going to be easy.
Nope, and incompletions like that certainly won't help.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down.
Why Tony? 11.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. Complete to the rookie out of Auburn. And he's all the way across midfield, down inside that 45-yard line. That goes as a gain of 25 yards and picks up the 1st.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
Markers are reset. Here we go. Ball at the 44. 1st and 10. It's Pollard. He's only able to get back to the line. It's going to be 2nd down.
So close to a big loss of yards for those guys up front. 1 second sooner, they got a tackle behind the line. But a stop to celebrate nonetheless.
From the gun, Stroud. That's his target. That's Torrey Horton. And he stopped at the spot he made the catch. So give him, looks like the 27 on that completion. It's 16 yards on that play. And it'll be 1st down, Houston. And that right there is about the best you can hope for against double coverage. Good chunk of yards, and more importantly, Brock, you don't get burned taking a risk.
Yeah, it's really the defense that gets burned, and that is just demoralizing. You got double coverage, you got what you want, and 2 guys can't stop 1.
Tight end reels in the shallow throw. He takes this down to the 24-yard line. That was a Fatu Melifonwu there to make the play.
That's not a big completion on the stat sheet. That's a big contested, what I call gritty catch right there. And that's what the best tight ends will get you.
2nd down now. They need 7. Operating from the gun, it's Stroud. He has it at the 5! Touchdown, Houston. The Texans finish off their opening drive. Quite the drive they put together to begin this game. What stood out to us, how quickly they were operating. They got a lot of plays in a small amount of time on the way to that touchdown.
What do you mean? We feel that tempo in the booth?
Yep, certainly do.
Kept those guys guessing defensively and on their toes. Not quite sure what was coming next. And it will be that same strategy they employ. I'm going to guess so until that defense proves they can stop them.
Tying this game up, they're all set to center away. Tucker now on the return. And this drive will start inside the 25.
The Broncos take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Denver getting everybody set. So they've got 1st and 10.
Get set. Yellow. Yellow.
Shotgun snap for Purdy. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete. Well, he's been perfect to that point on the drive, Brock. First time we've seen this coverage force him into a misstep in a while.
I know you hear me talk all the time, Kate, about the rhythm of an offense, right?
Yep.
And I look at it through those optics so much, but it's the same thing defensively. You've got to get a stop, see the ball hit the ground to knock them out of that rhythm.
Back to the air on second. Purdy. And finds Adams downfield. And he's going to have this down to the 42-yard line. Pick up at 34 yards on that play. And it's going to be first down Denver. No doubt they'll take a repeat of how this game began, Brock, and that play has them on their way towards it.
Scripting for success. They'll keep pressing the advantage, too, until some resistance has got to finally appear.
So the big play gets him inside the opposing 45, Brock, with a new set of downs to boot.
Yellow. Get set. Yellow. 18. Yellow. 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 Up.
Purdy throwing here on first. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. Second down coming up.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
After the incomplete pass, here comes 2nd and 10.
Outside. Yellow. 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 Up.
To throw again, it's Purdy. Finds his back, Kyron Williams. They drop it with a big hit. At least he's able to hold on for the game, but boy, Brock, what a shot.
Just 3rd and 6.
Yellow. Yellow. Yellow.
On 3rd down, Purdy. So the coverage holds up on the deep ball. That's going to force 4th down.
You know, I say this all the time. You get down there to the red zone, and things happen so fast. Those windows close in a hurry. The quarterback's fortunate that was one hand and not two hands that got on the football.
Six yards to the line. The offense is going to go for this.
Get set. Get set. 18. 22. Yellow. 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 Up.
To the air again. Purdy taking a chance to the end zone. And he will score. Touchdown, Denver. The Broncos break the tie here in the first.
That's some good old-fashioned playground football. Even at the elementary school, find the fastest kid, let him run.
That one splits the uprights. And the Broncos take the lead here, 14-7 in the first. The kicking unit on now for the Broncos, and they're ready to send it away. Returning it from the 4. And he's brought down just inside the 25.
The Texans take over 1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
This is our last play of the quarter. They'll start this one on the ground with Pollard. And he sneaks this through the middle, maybe a gain of 2. We're a quarter of the way through on this chilly winter afternoon. It's the Broncos out in front. We'll get you back to Mile High after this. Welcome back. We'll begin the second quarter with the Texans in possession. They'll have it 2nd and 8. To the air, Stroud. They're setting up the screen. It's Pollard. And not a lot available there. Makes it to the 26. Brought down by Trey Hendrickson.
It may not look like much on the stat sheet, but this is kind of good on good. An offense gets a completion, not going backwards, and the defense, well, they rallied, they pursued, and kept that screen to a minimal gain.
It's in or no, they dropped another one. Hicks dropped on back-to-back plays drop. It does force a 4th down. The Texans set to punt. It'll be Corey Bojorquez doing the honors. Only needed once last week in the win, and he matches that total here. He's got it at the 24. It's a nice running on that return. He gets it up past the 35.
Broncos take over 1st and 10 at their own 38-yard line.
Good starting field position for the Broncos as they get ready for 1st and 10. From the gun is Purdy. It isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
A loss of 7 brings up 2nd and 17 at the 30-yard line.
Now Purdy. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
I hate to be Mr. Negative guy, but a sack 2 plays ago, an incompletion right there. All that's missing, Kate, is an interception on this play. And you're going to hand this quarterback a misfortune trifecta that nobody wants.
Last pass unsuccessful. Let's see what they do on 3rd down.
Get set. Yellow. Rise up. Yellow.
Third and long for him here. He finds Adams, complete. And he's going to be hauled out on a gain across midfield, down inside the 45-yard line. Well, most drives should end right there, but they beat the defense and convert on 3rd and 17. Markers are reset. Here we go. Ball at the 44. First down, Purdy to throw. Forced out to his right. Makes the catch, but does not do it in bounds. Looks like he came down on that sideline. 2nd down coming up.
I'll tell you what, you give him another foot of space, and he's going to bring that in for a nice gain. The throw, it just didn't give him enough real estate to establish possession before he hit the sideline.
2nd down, still 10 to go after that incomplete pass.
Get set. Get set. Watch out. Yellow. Yellow. Yellow.
Stick into the air here. It's Purdy. Gonna let this one fly deep downfield. It's a Denver touchdown. The Broncos take a 13-point lead.
I know you got to mix your looks defensively. You just can't play all zone coverage, and sometimes you got to play man-to-man. But with the receiver, with that kind of speed, that is scary, and he just made him pay.
Gano for the PAT. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Broncos double their lead to 14.
Texans 7.
The kicking unit on now for the Broncos, and they're ready to send it away. Starting from the 5. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line. The Houston offense looks set, Brock. Here's 1st and 10. First play of the drive. Here's Pollard. That's a nice quick correction for this front, Brock. Give up the big play and then get a little back on the very next one.
Exactly the kind of response you want to see from your defense. You got to forget about the big play for now and stay focused on that next snap.
First play of the drive, lost a yard. Need to get it back and some change here. 2nd down. Now it's Stroud. Downfield, and he has McConkey. And he's in. Touchdown, Houston. The Texans make it a one-score game in the first half. Matt McConkey with a touchdown.
A receiver this skilled, well, he's got every route in his back pocket. But sometimes simple is better. No complicated cuts, no double moves. You just go run right by him.
Fairbairn now for the PAT. The point after splits the uprights. And the Texans chop the lead in half. It's down to 7.
Texans 14.
Just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. Tucker now on the return. A decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30.
The Broncos take over 1st and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
First call here coming from the shotgun. And they're going to throw out of the gun. That's completed right side. And he's not going to be able to add anything to that catch. So give him progress across midfield there to the opposing 46. Give him 24 on that play. And that's good for Broncos' first down. One play in, Brock, and his drive is already into enemy territory.
Watch out!
First and 10 now. Here's Purdy. He isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. Dose of the hurry-up offense here.
A 9-yard loss. It's now 2nd and 19 at the 45-yard line.
Yellow. 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 Yellow.
Working out of the gun. It's Purdy. He'll dump this one up. Takes a pop, and the ball comes out. But the Broncos will get it back. Heads-up play to recover that one. Almost the impact play this defense was searching for, but they could only get half the job done, partner. Fumble forced, but they couldn't recover.
I'll tell you what else it forces, though. That coordinator, that play caller on the other side, now got a little bit of doubt about his ball handlers. Got to have better ball security than that.
So after plenty of scoring already, we have reached the 2-minute warning. Broncos on top here at Mile High. Coming to the line for another 1st and 10.
Yellow. Get set. Get set. Right around, son. Yellow. Yellow.
Looking to throw, Purdy. And they get this all the way down to the 16-yard line. Give yards on that play, Brock, and it gets him a first down.
This entire play, Kate, depends on how well he can separate from his man. You get man-to-man coverage, it's really about two things: separation and trust. Because QBs want to throw it before he breaks, that's the trust, and then they got to believe that that separation can create the big play down the field.
First down throw by Purdy. And they're going to score. Touchdown, Denver. The Broncos grow their lead just before halftime. Mark Andrews with the touchdown. When you reach the status that he has around the league, Brock, well, we all, at this point, expect him to be making plays like this when he's targeted down near the end zone.
Yeah, I think the best thing I can say about this dude is he makes it look easy a lot of the time. And this game, trust me, is never easy. It speaks to how well he plays this position.
The kicking unit on now for the Broncos, and they're ready to send it away. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Brock, so they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35. Nice starting spot for the Texans here. They're about set. First and 10. Shotgun now, first round. They left him wide open. It's complete. Keeps on moving into the red zone. He goes the distance. Touchdown, Houston. The Texans make it a one-score game before halftime. Well, great work there, Brock. They weathered the storm, and now they've gotten themselves right back into this ball game.
Anybody who's played this game has been here before. The game doesn't start the way you want. You're in a big hole, and all you can do is climb out of it. And the words of Pete Carroll resonate. It's not how you start, it's how you finish.
Fairbairn now for the PAT. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Texans chop the lead in half. It's down to 7.
Texans 41.
Just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. Tucker now on the return. Shoots away from one. And a good effort here as he gets it out past the 35-yard line.
The Broncos take over first and 10 at their own 37-yard line.
Good starting field position for the Broncos as they get ready for first and 10. Purdy looking to throw. This one's Andrews. Massive hit. The ball is out. Oh, the fumble jumps out of bounds. What a break there for the offense.
You know what? This game is hard. So sometimes catching a break or two in just the right circumstances is a big deal. Sideline could be your best friend as a runner because you lose the ball next to it, there's a good chance it could go harmlessly out of bounds.
Second and manageable. He's throwing. He throws a bullet to this. Brought in inside the 20. He gets it in. Touchdown, Denver. The Broncos grow their lead just before halftime. C.D. Lamb with the touchdown. His second scoring catch of the game. Gano adds the point after. And the Broncos double their lead to 14. send it away. Has this at the 6. Finds some space. He's past the 30. And great starting field position here as they bring him down beyond the 40.
When you get contributions like that out of your kickoff returner, it is such a boost to an offense. This is about showing no fear, hitting the lane hard, a determined run back, and setting your offense up with great field position.
The Texans set up nicely as they come up to the line, 1st and 10. Operating from the gun, it's Stroud. He's going to get a hand in there and knock that one away. So 2nd down now after the incompletion.
You know, that is so hard to do. That's called body control. Great positioning to swat the ball away, not go through the receiver, no penalty flag. He's got the body control and, more importantly, the timing to knock that ball away.
No luck on 1st down. Here's 2nd and 10. Off the play action, here's Stroud. Pocket isn't holding up, they're able to drop it. We have a timeout called by the Broncos. That's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
When they were in their defensive meetings this week, that's exactly how you draw it up. Play sound zone defense. Give that quarterback nowhere to go and let that pass rush get home.
Broncos go with a dime look here on 3rd down. Here he goes, 3rd and long. Escapes the pocket. Dumps it off to his running back. And he's going to be brought down at the 42. Denver calls the 2nd of its 3 timeouts. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half. Corey Bojorquez on the punt. And he gets his guys a few yards before they bring him down on the return. They've got blackjack on the clock. Not a ton of time to use before halftime. Purdy on 1st down. And that one is incomplete, and the clock stops with 18 seconds to go. Trying to get that one to CeeDee Lamb. So 2nd down coming up.
You hear defensive coaches preach this all the time about not giving up the big play. Keep everything in front of you. They're going to need to stay vigilant because he's definitely a receiver who can take the lid off of a defense.
Purdy now on 2nd and 10. Toward the sideline, and he's got it. And he's going to be hauled out on a gain across midfield, down inside the 45-yard line. They get 22 out of that play. And it's going to be 1st down Denver. Markers are reset. Here we go. Ball at the 44.
Get set, get set. Yellow. 18. Yellow. Yellow.
Purdy throwing here on 1st. He goes back to him yet again. Complete. And he's taken out of bounds as he gets it down near the red zone. They manage 22 on the rip and a 1st down.
Move the chains. Got to move them chains. Build momentum and keep that defense on its heels.
Outside. 18. Watch out. Yellow. 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 Yellow.
Again, it's Brock Purdy. And oh, he got it! Interception! Isaiah Simmons picks it off. And the Texans make the defensive stand and come through with a turnover in the final moments of the half. Here's the final play of our first half. Up the middle, here goes Pollard. And he could not break beyond the line. So that's how our half's going to end. That's halftime of this contest. We'll join both teams in taking a short break. More of the NFL on EA Sports in just a moment. The kicking unit on now for the Broncos, and they're ready to send it away. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. Nice starting spot for the Texans here. They're about set. 1st and 10. Third quarter starts with a run by Pollard. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first half play.
I know these DNs love to get to the quarterback. I know that sacks many times equals a bigger payday. But doing the dirty work, playing the run well, that's what the best of the ends do in this league.
Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10.
Here we go. Tony. 11.
From the gun, Stroud. He just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down.
Even the best of them could be hurried into a throw before they're ready, and that pressure just messed up all the timing, the rhythm, and the clock of the quarterback.
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down.
Hey, Nike Texas.
They'll throw, 3rd and long. Buys time, rolling right. He's got Jones for the completion. And they push this down to the opposing 47-yard line. They get 18 yards out of it and a new set of downs.
Don't you feel sometimes, Kate, up here in the booth when we get to see things develop, we're playing the same guessing game that defenses are on those kind of plays? Is he planning on keeping it or just waiting for a throw to develop and get open? That time the QB did a terrific job of finding that outlet.
First down throw by Stroud. On the move, headed right. And he just gets rid of it. Knew he had a couple of plays left. Didn't want to take a risk there on 1st down.
Well, discretion, the better part of valor in a lot of cases. Rather than force something with no one open or risk a turnover, he wisely just threw it away.
After the incompletion, they come up on 2nd and 10. Here's Stroud again. Setting up the screen. It's Pollard. Good defensive effort here. Drives them back across midfield on their own side.
Hey, that's one of those situations as a quarterback that on my grade sheet, that's a negative. That screen was ambushed by the defense, and you've got to throw it away. Just find a way to put it at his feet and not create a negative play for your offense.
11.
3rd and long for him here. Lasers this one deep down the middle. And they really went for it on 3rd down, didn't they? But the heave falls incomplete. Now they're facing 4th down.
This defense, they had a plan. And they've done an excellent job executing it. Instead of a main character, they've reduced this receiver to a footnote. Kudos to the job collectively on defense.
And hey, at least he held onto the football, but they will get nothing on that return.
The Broncos take over 1st and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
Broncos to the line now. It's 1st and 10. Shotgun snap for Purdy. Has him on the quick hitter. And this one doesn't go far. Offense in the hurry up here.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6 at the 23-yard line.
From the gun is Purdy. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And it'll be 3rd down coming up after this defense's 3rd sack of the game.
3rd down.
That was a situation where I think the previous drive, really affected the decision-making there. Coming off a pick, he wasn't about to challenge the coverage. Instead, well, he just took his medicine.
Texans are in the nickel. 3rd down.
Yellow. Yellow.
Trying to throw this from the gun. Finds him on the crossing route. And that nice catch not going to translate into a new set of downs just yet. The stop is made in time to make it 4th and short.
It's 4th down.
Yellow. Yellow. Yellow.
Timeout coming from the Texans. That's their first. As that'll leave them with just 2 to use the rest of the way. From their own side, they're going to go for this. They need about 2.
Yellow. 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 Yellow.
Pretty gonna go on 4th. That is caught. He's got Lamb. There he goes again. And he has it down near the red zone, just outside the 20.
I love this, Kate. No issues at all going to this receiver in the short field because they know at any time when this man touches the ball, he can transform a short completion into a big play.
So as we all recover from that last play, it's 1st and 10 near the red zone.
Yellow. Yellow. Yellow.
Working out of the gun, it's Purdy. Completed over the middle. Oh, he might be close to this lead going again. That play gives him a 1st and goal.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
1st and goal at the 7-yard line.
This offense in position now. It's 1st and goal.
Get set. Get set. 18. Watch out. Yellow. 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 Stop.
From the red zone on 1st. Isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. Looking quickly here.
A loss of 6 brings up 2nd and goal
Yellow.
at the Texans' 12-yard
Yellow.
line.
Yellow. 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 Stop.
Back to throw. Here's Purdy. Throws pumped. What a hit. He gets flattened to the ground. Offense in a hurry up here.
A gain of 8 yards. It's now 3rd and goal.
3rd and goal. Purdy. And he gets it in. Touchdown, Denver. The Broncos push their lead further to start the half. Mark Andrews with the touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. Well, as they drive forward to what right now looks like it should be a win, Brock, he sure has taken advantage of a nice little chance to boost his stat line. His 2nd touchdown of the game.
Yeah, you just kind of feel these two building some trust, right? Just more and more equity, certainly paying dividends in this one, but more than likely for more games to come.
Texans 21.
The kicking unit on now for the Broncos, and they're ready to send it away. Return coming from the 6. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25-yard line. Texans to the line. 1st and 10. From the gun, they go with Pollard. And it'll only take this for about a yard. It's going to be second down.
That's the kind of yardage that's not going to kill this drive on the first play. But it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now second down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on second down.
Hey, King, what's up?
So we hit the end of the third quarter. It's the Texans with the football and a chance to do a little window dressing here in the fourth. They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9.
19 Texans. 18, what's up?
Shotgun now for Stroud. Caught by his back here. It's Pollard. And he'll go down after pushing this up to the 29.
That's a defense's goal, right, Kate? Just get us to third down so we can have a chance to get off the field. And that was a good adjustment on that stop in particular, when the back ended up being the target, and they were able to keep him short of the sticks.
On the quick, right?
Stroud now on third. Finds him over the middle. And the pass is stopped before it can get to the first. Great tackle there to bring up fourth down.
That's fourth down.
Desperation time here. That one's good to McConkey. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, give your quarterback a chance.
That one's incomplete. Had the connection, but some stone hands got in the way there. This one misses the tight end. And now it's second down.
Here we go.
Running here with Pollard from the pistol. And second down run produces 7 before they bring him down.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly when he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that first down marker.
They're down from the gun. Stroud chased out to his right. Catch is made down the right sideline. And they're going to bring him down at the 36. That play good for 17 and a first down.
It's a gain of 17 yards.
They'll run here with Tajay Spears. Give him a couple on that carry. Second down coming up.
I think we got to be careful, and I'll raise my hand of thinking that play was just a nothing burger. Because what can happen from that, Kate, is you put some nice toppings on it. A play-action pass, a shot that comes down the road, and what looked like a very clean play.
An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
Forced out to his right. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And he's down inside the red zone before hitting the deck. That's going to go as a gain of 13 yards. And it'll be a first down, Texans.
Year after year, the best offenses are multifaceted. It's not just the receivers or the tight ends that can make plays through the air. When you get running backs that can attack the middle of the field like that, man, is it difficult on the defense.
So a new set of downs. Here we go. First and 10.
Here we go.
Stroud off the play fake. Brought in left side by Jones. He's forced out of bounds after a gain of about 4 there. Second down.
Well, we saw his guys pick up the blitz. Well, he felt them pick it up anyway if he wasn't looking at him. But with their effort on his behalf, I think this QB felt owed to them. And the group up front to find somebody to get a completion, so that effort up front wasn't in vain.
They give on second to Pollard. And whatever they were trying to do there is not going to work. Defenders all over it, so they take him down for a loss. With each carry he gets, Brock, I'm starting to wonder, is this going to be the last touch that he gets in this game? Because it hasn't been a great performance for him.
No, individually, collectively, and you can look up front, right? They've just not been winning the battle enough push, enough drive to get this running game going.
Let's see what they draw up on a 3rd and 7.
Oh, right.
Throw here, 3rd down. And this is going to be a Houston touchdown. The Texans get it back to within 2 possessions. Ladd McConkey with a touchdown. His second scoring catch of the game.
There are a couple different ways now. You can win on a fly route. You can just run right by somebody, or you can use that big body, try to win a one-on-one matchup. Whatever way you go about it, this is the type of upside this route can provide.
That one right down the middle. And the Texans get it back to a 14-point game. Fairbairn has it all set up for the kickoff. Tucker now on the return. And in the end, he's able to get it to about the 25-yard line before he's hauled down.
At their own 25-yard line.
All right, Denver getting everybody set. So they've got 1st and 10.
Get set, yellow. 18, what's up? Up.
They're going to pass it here. Lamb brings it in yet again. And this one is over. He's got the Broncos the 1st down, and that should just about button up this victory.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
At the 45-yard line.
Just one play into this drive, and they are already sitting on their own 45.
Yellow. 18, what's up? Yellow.
Oh, Gronk, look at this. He's setting up to throw it. Andrews snags another one. And he's taken out of bounds as he gets it down near the red zone. It goes for 32 yards. And that's good for a Broncos 1st down. Now they'll hit the line just outside the red zone following that big play.
Get set, get set. 18, 18, set, hey, hey.
First and 10 now. Here's Purdy. And he's got it. Touchdown, Denver. The Broncos have likely locked up the win right there. Devontae Adams, the touchdown. Gano's point after is good. And the Broncos stretch their lead to 21.
Texans 28.
The kicking unit on now for the Broncos, and they're ready to send it away. This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. Making some progress here. And they'll be happy about where they're about to take the field. He's up to the 35 on the return. Texans set up nicely as they come up to the line. 1st and 10. From the gun, Stroud. Bails out of the pocket quick. Maybe a bit of desperation. Here's a deep shot. That'll be incomplete, and the clock shows 10 seconds left.
Okay, this quarterback gets out of the pocket. Genuinely a coin toss whether he's going to keep it with his legs or put in the air. Sigh of relief there defensively as that ball falls incomplete.
To the air they go on 2nd. Stroud. Trying to push deep downfield. This is caught inside the 15. Touchdown, Houston. The Texans get it back to within 2 possessions.
First thing you do as a quarterback, the first thing that you do when you get to the NFL level, if you haven't learned it earlier, is you scan those safeties. Do I got middle field open or close? Do I got a single high or 2 high? Is that post going to be available? Because if it is, big plays can follow.
Point after up and good by Fairbairn. And the Texans get it back to a 14-point game.
Texans 35.
Fairbairn has it all set up for the kickoff. This one not close to where it had to go. This drive is going to begin from the 40. Excellent field position for him here after the kickoff lands short. This undoubtedly the final snap of what's already a decided contest.
18, yellow. Yellow.
Purdy on first down. He's got the hook up to Adams. And he will stop him as he gets this down to their 39-yard line. So to the side of Maine, mile-high salutes throughout the building. It's a win at home for the Broncos. And it was a game for fans of high-scoring football, wasn't it? I know Brock was enjoying seeing both of these offenses work, and really not a lot to dislike from either group. Just one side working at a slightly better clip than the other. That was the difference in the win.
I'm in a tunnel, foot on the gas. I see these demons, hoping I crash. All that I wanted, like the last laugh. Gotta move fast, get to the bag. I saw the signs for so long. Just a reminder to hold on. Ain't gonna cry or go home. Stay strong, yeah. Walls keep closing in, closing in.